and Now biscuits.
Supreme Court direction on Electoral Commissioner. Southern region prepares for national population census. And Prime Minister Marape visits Simbu province. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Grace Papiali. Thank you for joining us. The Supreme Court Judge Justice Cannings has issued directions to the lawyer representing the Electoral Commissioner, Simon Sinai, on the application to stay Mr. Sinai's arrest. The court has issued direction to include 3 applicants that include the State Police Commissioner and the Electoral Commissioner. The 3 applicants will appear before court on the 6th of May, 2024.
Following the arrest warrant on the Electoral Commission.
To utilize or to ride on the government system that is existing at the sub-national level.
The 4-day workshop will end on Friday the 19th, while a similar workshop for the New Guinea Islands region will take place in Kavieng, New Island Province this week. Edson Kuso, National EMTV News.
Despite receiving only half of the funds requested to carry out the census, National Statistician John Igitoy says he is confident that the national population census will be carried out successfully. He made these remarks today at the opening of the Southern Region Census Workshop.
The chief statistician says funding constraints is not a new thing in the government sector, hence they will work with what they have.
We need to come up with cost-effective ways, as we know that resources are always limited. So whatever funding gap we put a plan already, and that has been submitted, and we have a funding gap, but I know that the government will assist because it's an important exercise. So I don't want to, because we are almost about less than 70 days before the actual enumeration period comes in. I don't want people to think negatively about the funding gap.
Asked whether he is confident if the census will be done within 2 weeks as planned, despite the tough terrains and unpredictable weather conditions the country has, Igito remains confident that the census will be delivered.
And I want us to have a positive impact, message to the people that we want you to cooperate, be responsive, and be responsible for whatever that is coming to you. Understand the purpose of census so that you can be able to assist and deliver the census. Whether there is cost, whether there is no cost. We've done a lot of things for costs. This is about ourselves. Why don't we take it upon ourselves to do it?
The 2024 National Population Census will begin on the 16th to the 30th of June this year and will involve over 10,000 individuals comprising of public servants and anyone who meet the criteria to work as enumerators.
And it's going to take less than 5 minutes to answer those questions. We have many times sit under trees, talk hours and hours about things that will not happen to us, which you wouldn't learn. We do all kinds of things, and we don't get any benefit out of those talks that we do. This is something that will assist us in the future, and in the next, in the immediate future. So we need to be part of this one. Get interviewed, just 5 minutes of your time, and the census is done.
Edson Kuso, National EMTV News.
In a visit to Simbu province today, Prime Minister James Marape was on ground to distribute a total of 39 million kina to the 6 districts of the province devastated by natural disaster recently.
The Prime Minister gave a highlight to where the funding would be directed, especially to clear roads within the province devastated by the natural disaster.
Karabu Solomane, 7 million road companies. Dumini, 10 million road companies. Long here, long Kudiawa, Milaki, Mantaplong, north side, Mount William Masop, Mipla releasing over 15 million kina based on assessment of works, lot bridge, one road, one time. Damprolong, south side, Miblak 17 million, north side, Kissim 15 million, lot Tupla big class, side blow, Yimi and Bagarab Longan, Mipla Obim Rota, some Mila making.
expressing that whole of Simbu province anticipated the Prime Minister's visit after his last one on the beginning of this month. Provincial member for Simbu province, Noah Cole, conveyed the gratitude of his province for the funding received.
Life of Simbu will go back to normalcy. On behalf of my people, we appreciate what you are doing, what you have done, and what you will do for Simbu.
Also giving an insight to work being carried out to clear roads in the province was the provincial administrator and chairman of the Provincial Disaster Committee, John Punde.
We might completely restore Gumini Road. So 90% of it is done. Those were the major ones, but big black construction work back on behind, but we were all concentrated on restoring it because school start. So access must be enabled so that school must start properly, otherwise school will be affected.
From the funding given today, 29 million kina is allocated for disaster relief, while 10 million kina is allocated for the rebuilding of the Simbu provincial building that was destroyed last year. Natasha Ovoy, National EMTV News.
The Morobe Provincial Government, in partnership with the PNG Seasonal Workers Association, Inc., will be sending 3,000 seasonal workers from Morobe to work in Australia and New Zealand.
President of the PNG Seasonal Workers Association, Inc., Lucy Singe, said this group of seasonal workers will work in tourism and hospitality industry and other technical industries.
So far, we have 3,000 seasonal workers across Morobe 10 districts, and their relevant documents are ready to send them to Australia for the field work like any other jobs, not only seasonal workers picking or packing or something like that, but they have the other skills too. We can pack them and send them across to Australia.
Singe also expressed gratitude towards the Morobe provincial member, Luta Wenge, for making this possible.
Governor, last week he signed the endorsement paper and sent it to Labour Mobility Unit, which is Treasury Department. And then I just want to take this time to say thank you to the director for the LMU Papua New Guinea Labour Mobility Unit and the assistant director and the minister for Labour. For the seasonal workers, he signed it, he put the stamp and endorsed me to go ahead to get the relevant documents down and then bring the documents up to the Treasury Department to send the first load.
James Guken, National EMTV News.
Disgruntled landowners from the Angare PDL2 of Southeast Mananda in Hela Province have given the Mineral Resources Development Company, or MRDC, a 14 days notice to pay out their outstanding legal benefits and entitlements.
The Wabiago tribe of Hela Province on 9th April 2024 issued the 14-day notice to MRDC to release their overdue landowner benefits, which they have missed out for over 30 years. The tribe's association, Kurubu Warakape Wagiabo Landowners Association, Inc., met over the weekend and made this announcement. The association's new executives claim the overdue royalty benefits owed to them by the state through MRDC has accumulated over the years to hundreds of millions. The association represents the interest of 42 land groups with an estimated population of 10,000 plus people from both Southern Highlands and Hela Province who lived around the resource area. New chairman of the association, Thomas Pulupe, confirmed that they have written on the 6th of April 2024 to the Secretary of Petroleum and Energy and MRDC on this issue and are awaiting a response from the authorities.
People give him 14 days finish all government department. DP, MRDC, Finance, National Planning, Treasury, Prime Minister's Office, Hela Provincial Government, Southern Provincial Government, Public Solicitor. Solicitor General, me give 14 days law. Now me with him feedback law.
He appealed to the Department of Petroleum and Energy to refrain from entertaining any former executives of the association as they no longer represent the association. The association's consultant, Terry Som, further says the old executives have been voted out by the people and any queries in regards to benefits sharing of the Wabiago tribe must be channeled through the office of the new chairman, Thomas Pulupe.
Mibla former ground for the last 31 years, Mibla. You know, Sawe, how this benefit from Mibla, all former executive for Endolim coming up now. Mibla staff into total darkness threat. Mibla no sawe. Money blom blom staff was on him. Free money blom blom Mibla vaccine lo government kagena ammas na staff staff was on him.
The 14-day notice will lapse on the 23rd of this month. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
The Smart Start School promotion is back this year. Win yourself one of 1,000 consolation prizes valued at 50 kina each nationwide. And the school with the highest number of valid entries per region will win a 44,000 kina Smart Start School grant. Simply collect 3 empty packets of Smart Start breakfast biscuits. Put in an envelope with your name, school and number on the envelope and drop in an entry box at a participating school near you. Promo ends on the 22nd of April. Contact us on Facebook to register your school today. Terms and conditions apply.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. Win money mark belum 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut them round in big roots logo on top long front long bag rice. Na write the name, na naman long your long backside long name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kissing Botox Save. Terms and conditions start.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari belong you.
Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance has come a long way, unlearning and learning from personal relevance to life relevance. It was here that the famous Bulabif Club was born, a key force behind the country's independence and a symbol of national unity. Today, SILAG is given a new mandate by the NEC Policy Decision Number 61 of 2021, a mandate to provide systematic, stable and sustainable public sector training for the public service to systemize and structure a fit-for-purpose human capital and institutional development in the national public service. SILAG is now pleased to announce that it will be graduating 742 graduates, including 11 serving heads of departments on the 19th April 2024. Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance is now preparing to be a special public service university to forge new generation of future-ready leaders.
It's almost time to crunch your months on Kai Time. If you're a warrior in your kitchen and want to be featured in the show, send us your video. The sky's the limit. It could be a family recipe, it could be a secret recipe, it could even be a simple recipe, just adding a few touches to make it special. Send us a video of your best recipe creation today and we'll feature it on Kai Time.
Welcome back to National EMTV News. A peace agreement ceremony was held recently for Boana Lutheran High School in Morobes Nawai district to end a feud that occurred between students and the local community on the 18th of March 2024.
The peace agreement ceremony was initiated through a memorandum of agreement signing to avoid such future circumstances between students and locals. Nawai CEO Buds Botike said this MOA signifies an end to this conflict and urged students to focus and prioritize their education. He called on the students to uphold discipline, good character, and be agents of change in their society. The confrontation on March 18 occurred after male students did not agree with student leaders over certain issues, which locals joined, escalating the fight. Botike salutes the efforts of police personnel, parents, and responsible citizens who ensured the situation was quelled and contained. Morobe Education Division Advisor Barry Carlo, who shared similar sentiments, stated this reconciliation ceremony sets a benchmark for students to refrain from tolerating illegal activities. In addition, urges the Boana local community to uphold the MOA and protect the students. Gladys Killa, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Nawai District CEO Buds Botike, on behalf of Nawai DDA, committed funding of 500,000 kina towards Boana High School for construction of new classrooms and boarding facilities. Botike said a portion of the funds will be capitalized to upgrade existing facilities to enhance students' learning and ensure teachers have a conducive environment to teach in. He stated that Boana High School will upgrade its status to secondary school, hence these developments signify a step forward for the institution. In addition, plans are also underway to build new teachers' houses to accommodate new teachers upon gaining secondary school status. More than 30,000 people are living on the Kagwa, Erave and Yalibupange districts will benefit from a 90 million kina Rindika Kware Road sealing project launched recently. The road sealing is part of the missing links identified under the Connect PNG program and will be completed within 36 months at a total of 90 million kina.
Kagwa Erave MP Maina Pano launched the Rindata Kware Road sealing project in a small ceremony at Koila Lombo village in Kagwa Erave district. He says the launch signifies the commencement of immediate work progress on the long-anticipated road sealing for the forgotten people living along this stretch of road and further encourage the locals.
So sufficient namanya kalabim na golo kware roda jadi vagatu promibloso road basico na tasim jadi vagana piana ba golo kware lo 7 placanso road promiblo lo kogo nerabe. So I want to say this way inside the government now today. I'm giving like an disla. So I mean road me come man staff na pushing.
Defense Minister Dr. Billy Joseph, on behalf of the national government, applauds the local MP's effort for securing these mega projects.
90 million, almost 90 million project. And Kamlo, living LLG. You blow must talk Tingular Court, Tingular Prime Minister, Tingular Works and Highways Minister, Tingular Works Secretary, Tingular Governor Powi. Now, thank you, member of Kagurabe.
Dr. Billy further challenged the contractor to deliver the project on scope and schedule with quality workmanship for the people. The contractor has assured the government and people of Kagwa Erave that work will start immediately as they are already on the ground with successful mobilization of equipments and plans. This important economic corridor road, when fully completed, will connect Kagwa Central and Korea LLG in Kagwa Erave and further link up the two electorates of Yalibu Pangia and Mendi Munihu. The road itself is estimated to be 20+ kilometers long and worth over 90 million kina and is part of the missing links under the Connect PNG flagship program of the Marape Rosso government. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News.
Jubilee Catholic Secondary School presented their donations for the East Sepik Earthquake Disaster Relief Appeal to Wantok plus Sepik today at their school ground in Port Moresby.
With the hand-printed banner displaying the heart of the students to give and help those in need, the Deputy Principal, Janet Sengi, pointed out that the school engages in a lot of giving appeals as it is part of their Lasallian charism, and this is one of them.
This school is made up of 3/4 of the students are from Sepiks. Either they're full Sepiks, they have Sepiks, or they're quarter Sepiks. So we are giving with our heart to the Sepik people because they are our people.
Formally receiving the donations, the chairman of Wantok plus Sepik, John Wesley Gonjuan, highlights the current situation in East Sepik.
Survey has been done to confirm the number of houses. As I said earlier on, about 1,000 homes has been destroyed. So after the water submits, then we can be able to decide and find higher grounds in order to build homes for those people that receive us.
Apart from Jubilee Catholic Secondary, Gonjuan revealed that Paradise College has donated 20,000 kina directly to the appeal committee in Wewak. Representing the students of Jubilee Catholic Secondary School, Emmanuel Murray said with limitation on the time, the students were not able to contribute more to the appeal, but are determined to do more.
Like our Vice Principal had said, there are some things that we need to give back and some things that we need to do for this particular appeal. And there are also some things that we didn't check back there. And like I said, we didn't have enough time to get things ready. So yeah, we will be donating some more.
Wantok plus Sepik donation points are downtown Waterfront, Boroko Food World, Sejonggai Stadium and UPNG. These donations will be stored in a container and transported to East Sepik Province by Bismarck Maritime Shipping at the end of this month. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
A new market facility was opened in Kiunga, Western Province, which will see residents under Ward 5 of Kiunga Urban Local Level Government sell their fresh produce under a good shelter.
Residents of Sare Kona in Ward 5 of Kiunga Urban LG have been selling their fresh produce without proper market facilities for over 20 years. This new facility is a new start for them to do sales under good shelter. The new market has over 10 benches and proper market forms for sellers to use. Kiunga Town Mayor Mike Offia has called on residents to sell their fresh produce to support their children.
Time you make catching fish, or you make a couple of banana, or taro, cocoa, saksa, you make a put him here, you make this in little toya. Now you make challenge him all this loud. Beginning to draw Savelan or so inside. You make to beginning to me. You make a challenge. We get money in the market. You make selling all this like now you may put in beginning to go to school. You may buy uniform long and you may give lots of money. That's where we get that money from.
A market seller who witnessed the opening ceremony expressed that she will now sell her fresh produce in a good place.
Now all working this house now, me I'm a master or semi. Or now Mary one time was semi for I'm a master because me go back down this house now. Buy the market food.
The market was constructed using DSIP funds at the cost of 2 million kina, considering other 3 market facilities in Kiunga still under construction.
Nominated member for North Fly District under District Development Authority Karo Philly encouraged all residents to take ownership of this facility.
The organization New Year now look at the multilateral properties. Any community property playing and more development is coming inside, work playing and meal look at the multilateral something.
The people of North Fly have been informed that once all mini markets are completed, the main market in Kiunga Town will be closed for maintenance work and a new 2-story market building will be built. The construction work will begin before the end of this year. Tamara Agavi, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the people of North Fly and Western Province as a whole are advised that construction work on the new terminal building is progressing well and nearing completion. Nominated member for North Fly District, Karo Philly, also clarified on the new Teachers College concept in the district.
In the next 4 months' time, Bamifly open. If I waiting on scanning machines now, champion to start all equipment slow put in so that airport Bamifly terminal by me open. While that is going on, we also have the Teachers College. Home for Teachers College. All Catholic mission go pass, all working staff. By next year, longer, you need back up new intake of Teachers College.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed unchanged at $0.2644 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Kina was buying $0.2569 $0.3961 Australian dollars, 0.2343 euro, 39.31 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York closed, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copra closed higher, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Mamas One Time Telecom's Good Plan mobile data plans. With 8 exclusive mobile data plans to choose from, select a plan that best suits your budget. You can purchase a plan for as low as 3 kina for 1 GB of data valid for 24 hours. Or receive 130 GB of data valid for 30 days for only 150 kina. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
National Population Census ibay kama po kung June 2024 na National Statistic Office iwok long painimong kutlaman Mary pusat ibay making work long kisim data inside long 1-1 board na LLG belong all. You inap long apply suppose Christmas belong you stop namel long 18 na 45 years. You must finish in grade 10 school or antap. You must fit na healthy na nogat heavy long eye. Na you must again talk to good na clear long eye belong all man Mary. You must igat experience long kisim data or survey before. You must igat one pela bank account. Na you must igat survey long using long kind machine also Android phone or tablet too. Suppose you think also you inap long making work belong census 2024. You can go kisim application form long provincial NSO office close to you, or you can download it long www.nso.gov.pg. Pull up in this form na Sunny wanted CV belong you igolong provincial census coordinator or provincial recruitment coordinator long NSO office is close to you. Closing date ibay long number 19 day belong Moon April 2024. This bilatok save ikisim toko right ikam long office belong national statistician.
Do you have what it takes?
You think you could chance to come up next time and walk confusion?
Bring on 2024. We're still looking for the best singer yet.
This year, Vocal Fusion is coming to you bigger, brighter, drama, baby. Vocal Fusion 2024, we are looking forward to seeing you all this year. So bring on 2024, we want to see you there.
Southern region ko Mamase, islands in New Guinea Islands. You know, got what it takes? Looking below auditions.
And for all those places where we've never been before, you get your auditions in so we can find the best singer in Papua New Guinea.
You're watching National EMTV News. Port Moresby Nature Park has recently released 4 eclectus parrots and 1 ground cuscus back into the wild with the help of Conservation and Environment Protection Authority and Varirata National Park staff.
The release of these animals were facilitated by the staff of Port Moresby Nature Park, Senior Scientific Officer of Conservation and Environment Protection Authority, Nico Goap, and Ranger in charge of National Varirata Park, Tati Mitial. Nature Park highlights that many birds and animals, such as cuscus, are under threat from hunting of meat and collection of feathers. Hence, the park has 2 important programs: City Kids Don't Eat Bush Meat and Lookout in Bilas Belong You, to educate people on the importance of preserving endangered species. Apart from hosting educational and social events and housing over 250 animals of more than 70 different species, Nature Park also rescue and rehabilitates animals that are kept illegally as pets or caught to be sold on the markets. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, scientists in the United States have found out that record-breaking ocean heat has triggered a 4th global mass coral bleaching event, which could have adverse effects on reef systems throughout the world.
The US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which serves as the global monitoring authority on coral bleaching, warns the entirety of the southern hemisphere could potentially be at risk this year. Coral bleaching occurs when corals expel the colourful algae living in their tissues, causing them to become pale and vulnerable to starvation and disease. The results are often devastating to the ocean's ecosystem. For a bleaching event to be considered global, a certain percentage of reefs need to have undergone heat stress in 3 ocean basins: the Atlantic, Pacific and Indian Oceans. And the world's reefs have experienced 3 mass bleaching events in the past 3 decades. One in 1998, another in 2010, and a 3-year episode from 2014 to 2017. The world's largest coral reef, Australia's Great Barrier Reef, has experienced extensive coral bleaching across the marine park, following 7 localised bleaching events since 1998.
You can breed heat tolerance into future generations. However, we really need to be scaling up the magnitude of that research so we can try to keep pace with the scale of this problem. And then the other big issue is, restoration is always going to be hampered by the scalability, right? So even under the best efforts, our ability to restore reefs is going to be very, very limited in space. So the scale of the problem outweighs the ability of us to restore reefs by, just an astronomical levels.
Former United States President Donald Trump's criminal trial has begun in New York, making him the first United States president to be put on trial.
It's become a well-rehearsed ritual, Donald Trump's performance on his way to court. But this time, it's very different. The first criminal trial of a former president, and it comes with a possible prison sentence. Just look at his face. He seems drained of all his usual bombast, while insisting he's the victim of a conspiracy to derail his presidential campaign.
This is political persecution. This is a persecution like never before. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And again, it's a case that should have never been brought. It's an assault on America. And that's why I'm very proud to be here.
Loyal Trump supporters and many ordinary voters do believe he is being unfairly targeted.
They're weaponizing the criminal justice system against their political enemies, and it's not right.
I will fight for this man till the day I die. And if they put him in jail, there are going to be millions of Americans like me that are going to grab our guns and have a civil war.
Trump opponents were also demonstrating outside the court.
He's been a lifelong grifter and should have never gotten to the point where he could even be president of the United States, because he should have been arrested and in jail long ago for all the people he's ripped off over the years.
When the porn star Stormy Daniels claimed they'd had an affair, he paid her $130,000 hush money just before the 2016 election. He's now accused of illegally falsifying business records to hide that payment. TV cameras are not allowed inside. Sketches show some of the action as lawyers clashed over what evidence could be used in the trial. Photos from the start of the proceedings show Mr. Trump looking sombre and very tired. Fidgeting a lot in his seat at times, he also appeared to nod off at one point, mouth slack, head drooping. He scrutinised the list of questions asked of hundreds of potential jurors to ascertain their neutrality, including where they get their news and if they've ever been to a Trump rally. Over 60 have already admitted they cannot be fair and impartial about Donald Trump. Finding 12 people both sides believe will be even-handed could take weeks. Obviously, he prefers the campaign trail, but now has to fit that around his court dates. Bringing the trial centre stage as he attacked the judge at a rally in Pennsylvania just 2 days ago.
This has never happened before, by the way. You do know that, right? Fully gagged before a highly conflicted and corrupt judge who suffers from TDS. Does anyone know what TDS is? Correct. Trump derangement syndrome.
This case could last for months, with Donald Trump required to be here almost every day.
Israel's allies have been forced to show restraint as they consider how to respond to Iran's missile and drone attacks on Israel.
Here in the Middle East and wider across the world, there's a sense of alertness and anxiety over how Israel will respond to Iran's unprecedented attack here over the weekend. More than 300 missiles, including cruise and ballistic missiles, and numerous drones were launched by Iran at Israel, the first time Iran has carried out a direct attack on Israeli soil. Iran says it was retaliation for an airstrike earlier this month that killed several Iranian military leaders. It says the issue is now closed, but Israel doesn't regard it as such. It's formulating plans on how to respond. Now, exactly what that'll look like is still undetermined. Israel's war cabinet has met again, but no announcement on timing or the scale of the response has been made, which suggests Israel is conflicted on what to do. And across the world, leaders and allies are urging Israel to show restraint. They know what's at stake. A major escalation could see an all-out war between Israel and Iran, which would surely draw in Middle Eastern allies and destabilise this entire region.
So we are working urgently with our allies to de-escalate the situation and prevent further bloodshed. We want to see calmer heads prevail, and we are directing all our diplomatic efforts to that end.
The Israel Defense Forces prepared for all scenarios, and we will take the necessary steps, together with our allies, to protect the people of Israel.
The fact that Israel is yet to launch a response shows how delicate this issue is, because although Israel will want to show a sign of strength and deterrence, it knows that it's on the precipice of what could be a major regional conflict. And Iran has said that if Israel launches a significant retaliation, it will respond with an attack much stronger than what we've seen here over the weekend.
National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sport. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Did you know that at Number One Super, you can access your information online without needing to visit a branch? Receive your balance via SMS within seconds. View your transaction history, housing advance eligibility, beneficiary listing, and download your statement via the NSL mobile app and member portal. For any other query, you can email our call center team. You'll be amazed at how much time you can save. Join the thousands of other Number One Super members getting online. Visit the Number One Super website to get started.
Power Energy Drink. Feel the power.
Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance has come a long way, unlearning and learning from personal relevance to life relevance. It was here that the famous Bulabif Club was born, a key force behind the country's independence and a symbol of national unity. Today, SILAG is given a new mandate by the NEC Policy Decision Number 61 of 2021, a mandate to provide systematic, stable and sustainable public sector training for the public service to systemize and structure a fit-for-purpose human capital and institutional development in the national public service. SILAG is now pleased to announce that it will be graduating 742 graduates, including 11 serving heads of departments, on the 19th April 2024. Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance is now preparing to be a special public service university to forge new generation of future-ready leaders.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. Winning half money mark below 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut them round in big roots logo on top long front long bag rice. Na write the name, na namas long you long backside long M. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kiss in Motok Save. Terms and conditions is start.
Welcome to the Eat Smart campaign with Chef Jules Henao, where we meet the true heroes, the sons and the daughters of our soil, our farmers, the very people that help bring food to our tables.
How good does this get?
Unlocking the potential of agriculture, Chef Jules Henao will cook healthy, nutritious meals with the produce grown by our champions. This is the Eat Smart campaign.
8:30 p.m. Sunday, right here on the number one to watch, MTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Mount Lemina Kameswa United Rugby Football Club, also known as KMW Storms, unveiled their new jerseys over the weekend. This significant event, held at the team's major sponsors venue, marked a milestone in both the team's journey and the sponsors' commitment.
A locally owned establishment nestled in the vibrant fabric of Mendi has generously sponsored the team since its inception and has remained steadfast in its support. Bartholomew Jacob, managing director of Mount Lemina Lodge, expressed his deep commitment to nurturing the region's youth.
You have to invest those money in the right areas where remember curing all these diseases. So that's what we need to look and think differently and open up our minds in how we are doing things moving forward. So we think somebody putting law and order issue in order. We keep the guys busy, finding money, putting money in law competition.
As a local businessman, Mr. Jacob understands the transformative power of sports in guiding young lives towards positive trajectories.
You mean my saboting or referees, saboting all officials. In whatever little way you must make it more sense. Now, appeal to the general public, planning all boys, many staff, must be working good one no one lose the place.
For the Kameswa United team, made up of 4 villages, Kumin, Wa, Mes, and Kambeyakipu, the partnership with Mount Lemina Lodge signifies more than just sponsorship. It's a beacon of hope and opportunity for every player, supporter and members of the community. President of the Mendi Rugby Football League, Mr. Philip Moya, further emphasized.
It's an investment that is put into your club and to you people. And this year I appeal to you people, the club and the officials and the players and the fans, discipline, please. We expect discipline from you people so that you support us mainly for us to deliver a good 2024 season.
The event concluded with 10,000 kina from the Mount Lemina Lodge managing director, together with his team, Kameswa United, towards the Mendi Rugby Football League to support the start of the new season. James Guken, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports.
Share the love with Gullah Ice Cream, Gullah Cone Ice Creams, Gullah Stick Ice Creams, and Gullah Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gullah range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gullah Ice Creams. Gullah, Gullah, yum.
Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance has come a long way, unlearning and learning from personal relevance to life relevance. It was here that the famous Bulabif Club was born, a key force behind the country's independence and a symbol of national unity. Today, SILAG is given a new mandate by the NEC Policy Decision Number 61 of 2021, a mandate to provide systematic, stable and sustainable public sector training for the public service to systemize and structure a fit-for-purpose human capital and institutional development in the national public service. SILAG is now pleased to announce that it will be graduating 742 graduates, including 11 serving heads of departments, on the 19th April 2024. Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance is now preparing to be a special public service university to forge new generation of future-ready leaders.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
up now with Telecom's Good Pa More bundles. Subscribe to any of Telecom's More bundle plans, ranging from 3 kina to 75 kina to enjoy unlimited on-net calls, more SMS, more data with increased off-net minutes. Choose from 8 exclusive plans, packed with more value to experience seamless communication with your family and friends. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
It has happened in many parts of the world.
It's about state, it's about society.
Jet fuel needs its own specific dedicated infrastructure.
Presenting in-depth commentaries, interviews and discussions of the major current affairs issues, both domestically and internationally. Issues ranging across politics, bureaucracy, the environment and economics, as well as health, social and cultural issues.
That's on Monday night.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. William Hap Money Mark belum 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut them round in big roots logo on top long front long bag rice. Na write the name, na naman long yung long backside long name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kisim mo tok sabe. Terms and conditions start.
Welcome back to Trukai Sports. Moving to overseas sports now, and in AFL, Collingwood Magpies defender Nathan Murphy has retired from the AFL upon the advice from doctors due to ongoing concussion issues.
Murphy told his teammates of the decision this morning. The 24-year-old was part of the Magpies premiership win last year. He said he feels it's the right time and the right decision, and that his priority is on his future and ensuring he lives a full and healthy life.
Many people get to say like they lived their childhood dream, and that's why I'm just so fortunate and grateful for this club, because they've given me that opportunity, and I think ultimately I got to do what I loved, and I think that's why I came to this decision.
And that ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. William Hap Money Mark belum 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut them round in big roots logo on top long front long bag rice. Na write the name, na naman long yung long backside long name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kisim mo tok sabe. Terms and conditions start.
Be on board this revolution. Introducing our new range of devices and giveaway frenzy. Buy a device and get a free boombox and enjoy 7 days of free streaming to MGEMs. But that's not all. You will also receive 5 gigabytes every month for the next 6 months. That's a whopping 30 gigabytes of data. Don't miss this extraordinary opportunity. Head to your nearest telecom retail outlet to grab one today. Terms and conditions apply.
The National Statistical Office is conducting a nationwide search to recruit data collectors to take part in the 2024 National Population Census in June. Applicants must have the following: be between 18 and 45 years old, a minimum of grade 10, be physically fit and healthy, must not have a speech disorder, be good at public speaking and interacting with people, confident to use an Android phone or tablet, and have previous experience in data collection. If you want to be a data collector in the 2024 National Population Census, pick up an application form at the provincial headquarters or download it at www.nso.gov.pg. Fill the application form and submit with your updated CV to the Provincial Census Coordinator or the Provincial Recruitment Coordinator at your provincial headquarters. Applications close 19th April 2024. This message is endorsed by the Office of the National Statistician.
Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance has come a long way, unlearning and learning from personal relevance to life relevance. It was here that the famous Bulabif Club was born, a key force behind the country's independence and a symbol of national unity. Today, SILAG is given a new mandate by the NEC Policy Decision Number 61 of 2021, a mandate to provide systematic, stable and sustainable public sector training for the public service to systemize and structure a fit-for-purpose human capital and institutional development in the national public service. SILAG is now pleased to announce that it will be graduating 742 graduates, including 11 serving heads of departments on the 19th April 2024. Somara Institute of Leadership and Governance is now preparing to be a special public service university to forge new generation of future-ready leaders.
Kids, join me, Dolores, every Monday to Friday from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. on Kids Corner. We have a lot of fun games and exciting activities lined up just for you.
Call it fun!
Only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours in the southern region: Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with possible few showers. Popondetta, partly cloudy with possible showers. In the Mumase region, Lay City, partly cloudy with some showers. Vanimo, partly cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorm. In the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, cloudy with some showers. Buka, partly cloudy with some showers possible. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy with some showers, then morning fog. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, few showers with possible thunderstorm, then morning fog.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, the 16th of April 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's